Hello, I'm Megan Chandler.
I'm Solom Chowdhury.
And we are the co-directors for the Tempest.
One thing to remember is that light from your cell phones can be very distracting to actors, so please turn it off and put it away.
Underneath this cloth there is a taped line that will be revealed very soon. Please stay behind that line at all times. We have a wonderful cast, and at the end of the show we'll be able to ask any questions. So while you're watching the show, please think of any questions you might want to ask them, any comments, anything you want to say to the actors, or anything you want the actors to say to you, or the stage manager, or the directors, whatever you want.
Yeah. And quick note, there's a camera behind you. Please do not touch it. Please don't move it in any way. And
I'll be manning it.
Yeah.
So we're recording this show. Now, before we get started on the Tempest, every Shakespeare performance needs a brief summary of William Shakespeare's this entire book.
The thing to remember about Shakespeare. Oh, the storm started.
Dearest mother, you put the wild waters in this roar, allay them. For we've suffered with those that I saw suffer.
Tell your piteous heart there is no harm done. I have done nothing but take care of thee, my daughter, who art ignorant of what thou art, not knowing of whence I am.
More to know to never meddle with my thoughts.
'Tis time I should inform thee farther. Pluck my magic garment from me.
You've often begun to tell me what I am, but stopped.
The hour is now come. Obey and be attentive. Canst thou remember a time before we came unto this cell? Thou wast not out 3 years old.
'Tis far off. Had I not 4 or 5 women once that tended me?
Thou hadst, and more, Miranda. 12 years since thy mother was the Duchess of Milan, and thou her only heir.
Oh, the heavens! What foul play had we that we came from thence? Or blessed wast we did?
Both, my girl. By foul play, as thou sayest, for we heaved thence, but blessedly hold hither.
Oh, my heart bleeds. Please you farther.
My brother and my uncle, called Antonio, he next thyself, of all the world I love. The government I cast upon my brother, and to my state grew stranger, being transported and wrapped in secret studies. Thy false uncle, dost thou tend me?
Ma'am, most heedfully.
I, thus neglecting worldly ends, in my false brother awakened an evil nature. Being thus lorded, he did believe he was indeed the duke. Hence, dost thou hear?
Your tale, ma'am, would cure deafness.
My library was dukedom large enough. Of temporal royalties he thinks me now incapable, confederates with the King of Naples.
Oh, the heavens!
The King of Naples, being an enemy to me, hearkens my brother's suit, whereon a treacherous army levied, one midnight fated to the purpose, did Antonio open the gates of Milan, and, in the dead of darkness, hurry thence me and thy crying self.
Wherefore did they not that hour destroy us?
Dear, they durst not set a mark so bloody on the business. They hurried us aboard a bark, bore us some leagues to sea, where they had prepared a rotten carcass of a boat. The very rats instinctively had quit it. There they hoist us, to cry to the sea, to sigh to the winds for pity.
Alack, what trouble was I then to you?
Oh, a cherubim thou wast that did preserve me.
How came we ashore?
By providence divine, some food we had and some water that a noble named Bulletin, Gonzalo, out of his charity did give us, rich garments, linens, stuffs, and necessaries. He furnished me from mine own library with volumes that I prized above my dukedom.
Would I but ever see that man?
Now I arise. Here in this island we arrived, and here have I, thy schoolmaster, made thee more profit than other princesses can have.
I pray you, ma'am, for still 'tis beating in my mind, your reason for raising this sea store.
By accident most strange, bountiful fortune hath my enemies brought to this shore. And by my prescience I find that my zenith doth depend upon a most auspicious star, whose influence if now I court not, my fortunes will ever after do. Here see some more questions. Thou art inclined to sleep. Approach, my Ariel, come.
All hail, great master.
Hast thou, spirit, performed to point the tempest that I bade?
To every article, I boarded the king's ship. I flamed amazement and burned in many places. The fire and cracks of sulphur soaring the most mighty Neptune seemed to besiege and make his bold waves tremble. Yea, his dread trident shake.
My brave spirit.
The king's son Ferdinand was the first man that leapt and cried, "Hell is empty and all the temples are here."
But are they, Ariel, safe?
And not a hair perished. As thou badest me, in troops I dispersed them about the isle. The king's son Ferdinand, however, landed by himself, whom I left cooling with the air of sighs.
Say how thou hast disposed of the rest of the fleet.
Safely in harbor is the king's ship. The mariners all under hatches stowed, who with a charm I have left asleep. And for the rest of the fleet they have all met again and are upon the Mediterranean bound sadly home for Naples, supposing that they saw the king's ship wrecked.
Ariel, thy charge exactly is performed. But there's more work.
Oh, is there more toil? Let me remember thee what thou hast promised.
How now? What is't thou canst demand?
My liberty? Prithee, I have done thee worthy service.
Dost thou forget from what a torment I did free thee?
No.
Thou liest! Malignant thing! The foul witch Sycorax, hast thou forgot her?
No, ma'am.
Thou hast. This damned witch Sycorax, of mischiefs manifold and sorceries terrible, from Argier was banished. Is this not true?
Aye, ma'am.
This blue-eyed hag was hither brought with child, and left here by the sailors. Thou, my slave, was then her servant, and for thou wast a spirit too delicate to act her abhorred commands, she did confine thee to a cloven pine, within which rift in prison thou didst painfully remain a dozen years, within which space she died, and left thee there. It was mine art, when I arrived and heard thee, that made gape the pine and let thee out.
I thank thee, master.
If thou more murmurest, I will rend an oak and peg thee into his knotty entrails till thou hast held away 12 winters.
Pardon, master, I will be correspondent to command.
Do so, and after 2 days, I will discharge thee.
Oh, that's my noble master. Oh, what shall I do?
Go make thyself like a nymph of the sea, be subject to no sight but thine and mine, invisible to every eyeball else.
Awake, dear heart, awake.
The strangeness of your tale put heaviness in me.
Shake it off. Caliban, thou art thou, come forth, I say! My good Ariel, hearken thine ear.
My lady, it shall be done.
Thou poisonous slave, God by the devil himself, upon thy most wicked dam come forth.
A southwest wind blow on ye and blister you all over.
For this, be sure, tonight thou shalt have cramp. Side stitches shall pent thy breath.
This isle is mine, by Sycorax my mother. When thou camest first, thou didst stroke its me, and give me water with berries in it. And I loved thee, and showed thee all the qualities of the isle. Cursed be I that did so. Here you stymie me in this hard rock and keep me from the rest of the isle.
Thou most lying slave, I have used thee, fifth as thou art, with human care, and lodged thee in mine own cell, till thou didst seekest to violate the honor of my child.
Would it have been done? Thou didst prevent me. I peopled this isle with Calibans.
Abhorred slave! I took pains to make thee speak when thou didst not know thine own meaning, but wouldst gabble like a thing most brutish.
You taught me language. My profit on it is I know how to curse.
Hag seed hence! Fetch us in fuel, and be quick. If thou neglect what I command, I'll wrap thee with old crowns.
No, prithee. I must obey, for her art is of such power. Take my damn's God set to boast and make a vassal out of him.
Or should this music be in the air or the earth?
Full fathom 5 thy father lies. Of his bones are coral made. Those are pearls that were his eyes. Nothing of him that doth fade, but doth suffer a sea change into something rich and strange. Sea nymphs hourly ring his name. Hark, I hear them.
ding-dong bell.
This is no mortal business, nor no sound that the earth owes.
What is the spirit that carries a brave form?
No, wench. It eats and sleeps and has such senses as we have. This gallant which thou seest was a wreck.
I might call him a thing divine, for nothing natural I ever saw so noble.
Oh, sure. Your goddess on whom these airs attend. Oh, you wonder, were you maid or no?
No wonder, sir, but certainly a maid.
My language, heavens. I am the best of them that speak this speech, or but I were to spoken.
The best. What wert thou as the king of Naples heard thee?
Myself of Naples, with whom mine eyes beheld the king, my father, Ray.
Alack for mercy.
All his lords, the Duke of Milan and his brave son being twain.
The Duke of Milan.
Oh, if a virgin and your affection not gone forth, I'll make you the queen of Naples.
They are both in either's powers. Thou dost here usurp the name which thou owest not, and hast put thyself upon this island as a spy to win it from me.
No, as I am a man.
There's nothing ill can dwell in such a temple.
Speak not you for him, he's a traitor. Come, I'll manacle thy neck and feet together. Sea water shalt thou drink.
I will resist such entertainment till mine enemy hath more power.
Oh, dear mother, make not too rash a trial of him.
Put thy hands up, traitor, before I can here disarm thee with this stick and make you drop.
Command, have pity.
Silence! Thou thinkest there are no such shapes as he, having seen but him and Caliban.
I have no ambition to see a goodlier man.
Come on, obey. Thy nerves are in their infancy again and have no vigor in them.
My father's lost. The weakness I feel, the wreck of all my friends. Oh, light to me. When I through my prison, once a day behold this maid.
Follow me. Thou shalt be free as mountain winds, but then exactly do all points of my command.
To the syllable. I beseech you, sir, be merry, for we've cause of joy. For the miracle, and your preservation, few in millions can speak like us.
Prithee, peace.
Here receives comfort like cold porridge.
Look, he's lining up the watch of his wit. By and by it'll strike.
Sir, whenever grief is entertained with its offer, it comes to the entertainer.
$1.
Comes to him indeed. You have taken it wisely, and I meant you should.
I prithee, spare.
Which of here Adrian, for good wager, first begins to crow?
Gold cock.
The cockerel.
Done. The wager?
A laughter.
Though the silence is to be this,
So you're paid.
it must be subtle, tender, delicate temperance. The air breathes upon most sweetly.
As if it had lungs and rotten ones. Here is everything advantageous in life. Methinks our garments are as fresh now, so we put them on first and after. The marriage of our king's fair daughter, Claribel, to the king of Tunis. Be prospered while you're returned.
Tunis was never graced such a paragon to their queen.
Not since widowed it is time.
What impossible matter will he make easy next?
I think he will carry the island in his pocket and give it to his son for an apple. Is not, sir, my doublet as fresh as the first day I wore it? I mean, in a sort.
You cram these words into mine ears against the stomach of my sense. Oh, would I had never married my daughter there, for coming thence my son is lost. Wilt thou, mine heir of Naples and of Milan, what strange fish hath made his meal on thee?
Sir, he may live. I saw him beat the searchers under him and ride upon their backs. I doubt not he came alive to land.
No, he's gone.
I'm afraid we have lost your son forever. The fault's your own.
My lord Sebastian.
Looking on, what would I do? Escaping drunk for want of wine. No kind of traffic would I admit, in the name of magistrate. Letters should not be known. Riches offers me and use of service none. No use of corn, metal, wine, or oil. No occupation. All men idle. And women too, but in this interview. No sovereignty.
Yet he would be king, aunt.
I would with such perfection, govern, sir, to excel the golden age.
God save his majesty.
Long live Gonzalo.
And do you mark me, sir?
Prithee, no more, thou dost talk nothing to me.
Your Highness, I do believe it to administer occasion that these gentlemen, being of such sensible and nimble lungs, always used to laugh at nothing.
'Twas you we laughed at.
Will you laugh me asleep?
for I am very heavy.
What? All so soon asleep I wish the mine eyes would, for themselves, shut up my thoughts.
Me too, my lord, will guard your person while you take your rest. Watch your safety.
Thank you. Wondrous heavy.
What a strange drowsiness possesses them.
Worthy Sebastian, the occasion speaks thee, and my strong imagination sees a crown dropping upon thy head.
Thy speakest out of thy sleep. What is it thou didst say?
Will you grant me that Ferdinand is drowned?
He's gone.
Then tell me, who's the next heir of Naples?
Clarabelle.
And how shall this Clarabelle measure us back to Naples? Keep in Tunis and let Sebastian wait. Bore the mind that I did. What a sleep for your advancement. You understand me?
Methinks I do. I do remember you did supplant your sister Prospera.
Oh, and look how these garments sit upon me.
Your conscience.
Aye, sir, but where lies that? I feel not this deity in my bosom. And here lies your brother no better than the earth he lays upon. Fear of that which now he's like. I, with this obedient steel, 3 inches of it, can wait to bed forever.
My case, dear friend, shall be my precedent. As thou gods Milan, I'll come my maiden. Draw thy sword. One stroke shall free thee from the tribute that thou payest, and I, the king, shall love thee.
Draw together, and when I rear my hand, do you the like and fall on Gonzalo.
My master, through her art, foresees the danger that you, her friend, are in. While you hear to snoring loud, open-eyed conspiracy, his time doth take. If of life you keep a care, shake off slumber and beware. Awake! Awake!
Now, good angels, preserve the king.
What? How now? Why are you drawn?
Whilst we stood here, securing your repose, we heard a hollow burst of bellowing, like wolves or rather lions.
Oh, 'twas a din of a monster's ear.
Heard you this, Gonzalo?
Upon mine honor, sir, I did hear a humming, which did awaken me. 'Tis best we save upon our guard.
Lead off this ground and let's make further search for my poor son.
Prospero, my lady, shall know what I have done.
All the infections that the sun sucks up from the bogs, fens, flats, across all, and make an inch meal of disease. Here comes one of the spirits to torment me for bringing wood slowly.
He was neither bush nor shrub to bear up any weather at all, and another storm brewing. What if we hear? A man or a fish? Dead or alive? He smells like a fish. A strange fish. Legged like a man and skins like arms. This is no fish but an islander that is lately suffered by thunderbolt. Alas! The storm is coming again! My best way is to creep under scaffolding. There's no other shelter hereabout.
I shall no more see to sea. Here shall I die ashore. This is a very scurvy tune to sing at a man's funeral. Well, here's my comfort.
Do not torment me, spirit. Oh,
What's the matter? Have we devils here? Ha! I have not escaped drowning to be afeard now of your 4 legs.
the spirit torments me. Oh,
Where the devil should he learn our language? If I can recover him and keep him tame, he's a present to any emperor that ever trod on neat's leather.
do not torment me, spirit, I prithee. I'll bring my wood home faster.
He's in his fit now. He shall taste of my bottle. If he never had wine afore, we'll go near to remove his fit.
Thou dost me yet but little hurt. Thou wilt anon.
Open your mouth. This will shake your shaking, I can tell you, and that soundly.
I should know that voice. He is drowned and these are devils.
4 legs and 2 voices? His forward voice now is to speak well of his friends. His backward voice is to utter foul speeches and to detract.
Stefano.
Mercy, mercy, this is a devil and no monster.
I'm Trinculo.
If thou beest Trinculo, come forth. I'll pull thee by the lesser legs. How camest thou to be the siege of this mooncalf? Can he event Trinculos?
I took him to be killed by a thunderstroke, but I will not drown Stefano.
Prithee, do not turn me about. My stomach is not constant.
That is a brave god, and their celestial liquor, I will kneel to him.
Swear by this bottle how thou camest hither. I escaped upon a potter's sack which the sailors heaved o'er me.
I swear upon that bottle to be thy true subject, for the liquor is not hurting thee.
Here! Swear then how thou escapest.
Swam shoreman, like a duck. Stefano, has any more of this?
The whole pot, man. My cellar is in a rock by the seaside where my wine was hid. How now, moonhound?
Hast thou not dropped from heaven?
Out of the moon, I do assure thee.
I'll show thee every fertile inch of this land. Let me kiss thy shoe, I pray thee, be my God.
Come on, then, down and swear.
I should laugh myself to death at this happy-headed monster.
Come, kiss.
Playing upon the tyrant that I serve, I'll let him no more sticks, but instead serve thee, thou wondrous man.
I prithee now, lead the way without any more talking. Drink, the king and all his men else being drowned. We shall inherit here.
A howling monster, a drunken monster.
This my mean task would be as heavy as odious. But the resource which I serve quickens what's dead, turns my labors plenty.
Alas, pray you, work not so hard.
Precious creature, the sun shall set before I discharge what I strive to do.
If you'll sit, I'll bury your logs the while.
No, precious creature, I'd rather break my back than you dishonor undergo while I sit lazy by. I do beseech you. What is your name?
Miranda.
For supple virtues, I have liked many women, and you, oh you, so perfect, so peerless, are created of every creature's best.
I do not know more than that, and may call men than you, good friend.
Hear my soul speak. The very instant I saw you did it fly to your service, for you are a patient logman.
Do you love me?
Aye, beyond the limit of what else do I love, prize, honor you.
Fair encounter of two most rare affections.
Wherefore we keep.
At mine unworthiness that dare not offer what I shall desire to give, and what shall take, that I shall die or want. I am your wife if you'll marry me.
Mistress dearest, and I thus humble ever.
My husband then.
I with the heart as willing as the bondage heir of freedom.
As glad of this as they, I cannot be. But my rejoicing at nothing can do more.
Servant monster, drink to me.
They say there's but pipe upon this isle. If that is to our brain that has the stage hottest.
My mad monster hath drowned his tongue in sack. Thou shalt be my lieutenant, monster, or my standard.
Let me lick thy shoe. I'll not serve him, he's not valiant.
Thou liest, most ignorant monster. Wilt thou tell monsters like being but half a fish and half a monster?
Lo, how he mocks me. Bite him to death, I pray thee.
Trinculo, keep a good tongue in your head. If thou prove a mutineer, the next treat.
I thank thee, my noble lord. As I told thee before, I am subject to a tyrant, a sorcerer, whom by her cunning hath cheated me of this isle.
Thou liest.
Thou liest, thou jesting monkey. I would my gentle master would destroy thee.
Trinculo, if thou trouble him any more, I will supplant some of your teeth.
Why, and nothing.
By sorcery she hath got this isle. If thou did revenge it upon her, then thou shalt be the lord of it, and I'll serve thee.
How now shall this be compassed?
I'll yield her to thee asleep, where thou mayest knock a nail into her brain.
Thou liest!
Thou liest, thou scurving patch! I beseech thy greatness, destroy her!
Trinculo, if thou interrupt one word further, I'll turn my mercy out to doors and make a stockfish of thee.
Why, what did I? I did nothing.
Didst thou not say he lied?
Thou liest!
Do I so? Take thou that!
I did not give the lie. The devil take your fingers.
Yes, beat her enough. After a time, I'll beat him too.
Come, proceed.
'Tis the custom with her in the afternoon to sleep. It is there thou mayest brain her, having first seized her books. Remember to possess her books. Without them, she's but a sot, as am I. She hath not a single spirit to command, for they all hate her as rootedly as I do. And most deeply to consider is the beauty of her daughter. I have never seen a woman besides Sycorax, my mother and her, and she far surpasseth Sycorax.
Is it so brave a lass?
I warrant she'll become thy bed, and bring thee forth brave brood.
Monster, I shall kill this woman. Her daughter and I shall be king and queen, and Trinculo and thyself shall be viceroy.
Excellent.
This will I tell my master. While you're laughing, sir, I can go no further. My old boat is ache.
Good Lord, sit down and rest. He is drowned whom thus we straight at find.
I am right glad that he thought of hope. Do not forgo the purpose that you yourself to effect.
The next advantage will be taken thoroughly.
Let it be tonight.
What harmony is this? My good friends, hark!
If in Naples I should report this, would they believe me? If I should say sausage spirits, though, being of monster shape, not their manners are fortunate to find, and of our human generation you shall find many.
Honest Lord, thou hast said well. For some of you, their presents are worse than devils.
They vanish strangely.
No matter since they have left the lions behind. Did you taste what is here?
Not I.
Faith, sir, you need not fear.
You are 3 men of sin whom destiny, the never-surfeited sea hath caused to belch upon this island where man doth not inhabit. You amongst men being most unfit to live. But you fools, I and my fellows are ministers of fate. The very elements of whom your swords are tempered may as well wound the loud winds or with the mock-net stabs heal the still closing waters. Your swords are now too massy for your strength and will not be uplifted. You three from Milan to the plain good Prospero, for which thou did the powers having sensed the seas and show us against your peace. Thee and thy son, Alonso, they have bereft. Lingering perdition, worse than any death shall step by step attend you and your ways.
They are now in my power, and in these fits I'll leave them while I visit young Ferdinand, whom they suppose is drowned.
Oh, it is monstrous! Methought the thunder pronounced the name of Prosper. Therefore in the ooze thy son is bedded, and I'll seek him deeper than air plummet sounded, and with him there lie muttered.
But one thing at a time will fight to lead in hope.
I'll be thy second.
All 3 of them are desperate. The great guilt, like poison, now given to work a great time after, now begins to bite the spirits. I beseech you a supple joints. Call them swiftly.
If I have too austerely punished you, your compensation makes amends, for I have here given you 1/3 of mine own life. All thy vexations were but my trials of thy love, and thou hast, strangely, stood the test. O Ferdinand, thou shalt find she will outstrip all praise and make it halt behind her.
I do believe it.
Then, as my gift, take my daughter. But if thou dost break her virgin knot before all sanctimoniously ministered, barren hate and discord shall bestrew the union of your bed.
The murkiest and the most opportune palace will never melt mine honor to us.
Fairly spoke. Sit then and talk with her, she's thine own. What, Ariel?
What would my potent master?
Go bring the rabble, or whom I give thee power. Incite them to quick motion, for I must here bestow upon the eyes of this young couple some vanity of mine art.
Before you can say come and go and breathe twice. Do you love me, master?
Dearly, my delicate Ariel.
Now come, my Ariel.
Ceres, most boundless lady, the queen of the sky, whose watery arch messenger am I, didst thee here in this grass plot, in this very place, to come and sport, a porch rich Ceres.
How many-colored messenger, who with thy sovereign wings upon my flowers diffuse honey drops, why hath thy queen summoned me hither?
A contract of true love to celebrate.
Tell me, heavenly Rome, as thou know, this Venus Surfer's son attended the queen.
I met her deity cutting clouds, and her son doth drawn with her. Here they have done some welcome charm to this man and maid.
By his green estate, great Juno comes.
Go with me to bless this queen, and they may prosper speed. Honors, riches, marriage, blessings, long continued and increasing. Early joys bestow upon you. Juno sings her blessings upon you.
Earth's increase, poison plenty, barns and gardens never empty. Scarcity and want shall shun you. Ceres' blessing is so on you.
I had forgot that foul conspiracy of the beast Caliban and his confederates against my life. The minute of their plot is almost come.
Mothers need some passion that works as strongly.
Be cheerful, sir. Our revels now are ended. These are actors, as I foretold you. We're all spirits and are melted into air, into thin air. And, like the baseless fabric of this vision, the cloud-capped towers, the gorgeous palaces, the solemn temples, the great globe itself, ye all which it inherit, shall dissolve. And, like this insubstantial pageant faded, leave not a rack behind. Mere such stuff as dreams are made on, and our little life is rounded with sleep. Sir, I am vexed. Be not disturbed with my infirmity. If you be pleased, retire to my cell.
We wish your peace.
Come with a thought, Ariel.
What's thy pleasure?
Spirit, we must prepare to meet with Caliban.
I, my commander.
Where dost thou leave these varlets?
I told you, ma'am, they were red hot with drinking. I beat my tabor and so charmed their ears that they my lowing followed through toothed briars, pricking gauze and thorns. I left them in the filthy mantled pool beyond your cell.
This was well done. The trumpery in my house. Go bring it hither.
I go.
A devil. A born devil. On whose nature nurture can never stick. On whom my pains, humanely taken, are all lost. Quite lost. Come, lay them down.
Pray you, tread softly. We now in your cell.
Do you hear, monster? If I should take displeasure against you, look, you.
Patient, good Lord. For the prize I'll bring thee shall hoodwink this mischance. This is the mouth of the cell.
Give me thy hand. I do begin to have bloody thoughts.
Oh, King Stefano, look what a wardrobe he is for thee.
Let it alone, thou fool. It is but trash.
Put off that gown, Trinculo. By this hand, I'll have that gown.
Thy grace shall have it.
What do you mean to dote over such luggage? Let's do the murder first.
Be you quiet, monster.
We shall lose our time and be turned into barnacles or to apes.
Monster, bear this away to where my hogshead of wine is. Go to carry this.
And this.
I am this.
Fury, fury!
At this hour lie at my mercy all mine enemies. Shortly shall my labors end, and thou shalt have the air for thee. Now my project gathers to a head. How's the day?
On the 6th hour, at which time, my lady, you said our work should cease.
I did say so. Say, Spirit, how fares the king and his followers?
Confined together, all prisoners. The good old Lord Gonzalo's tears run down his beard like winter's drops on each breeze. Near your charms so strongly worsen that if you beheld them now, your affections would become tender.
Dost thou think so, Spirit?
Mine would, were I you.
And shall not I, one of their kind, be kindlier moved than thou art? Though with their high wrongs I am struck to the quick, yet with my nobler reason gauges my fury do I take part, the rarer actions in virtue than in vengeance. Go release them, Ariel. My charms I'll break, and they shall be themselves.
I'll fetch them, men.
I have been to the dread rattling thunder have I given fire, and rifted Jove's stout oak with his own bolt. The strong base promontory have I made shake, and by the spurs plucked up the pine and cedar. Graves at my command have waked their sleepers, oped, and led them forth by my so potent art. But this rough magic I here abjure. I'll break my staff, and bury it certain fathoms in the earth, and deeper than ever did plummet sound, I'll drown my book. There stand, for you are spell stopped.
The charm dissolves apace, and as the morning steals upon the night, melting the darkness. O good Gonzalo, I will pay thy graces home, both in word and deed. Most cruelly didst thou, Alonso, use me and my daughter. You, brother mine, that entertained ambition, who would here have killed your king. I do forgive thee, unnatural though thou art. Ariel, to the king's ship, invisible as thou art. There shalt thou find the mariners asleep under hatches, and force them to this place.
Some heavenly creature guide us out of this fearful country.
Behold, Sir King, the wronged Duchess of Milan Prospero. To thee and thy company I bid a hearty welcome.
You entreat thou pardon me my wrongs, but how should Prospero be living and be here?
Whether this be or be not, I'll not swear.
You do yet taste some subtleties of the isle that will not let you believe things certain. But you, my brace of lords, were I so minded, I could here justify you traitors. For you, most wicked sir, I do forgive thy greatest fault and require my dukedom of thee.
But how hast thou met us here, who 3 hours since wrecked upon this shore? Where I lost. Dear son Ferdinand, irreparable is the loss, and patience says it is past their cure.
I rather think you have not sought her help. I have lost my daughter.
Daughter? Oh, they were living both in Naples, the king and queen there. When did you lose your daughter?
In this last tempest. This sells my court. Pray you, look in.
High miracle!
Though the seas threaten, they are merciful, for I have cursed them without cause.
Arise and sail, thou camest here.
Oh, wonder! How many goodly creatures are there here? How beauteous mankind is that hath such people in it.
'Tis new to thee.
But what is his name with whom thou wast at play? Is she the goddess that severed us and brought us thus together?
Sir, she is mortal, but by mortal providence she's mine. She's the daughter of the Duchess of Milan.
Oh, how oddly it must sound that I must ask my child forgiveness.
There, sir, stop. Let us not burthen our remembrance with a heaviness that's gone.
Oh, look down, you God, and on this couple drop a blessed crown. Oh, look, sir. Here's more of us. What is the news?
The best news is that we have safely found our king and company. The next, our ship is bravely rid as we first put out to sea.
These are not natural events.
We were dead asleep. Even now with strange noise, we are still awake. Straightway liberty, good and gallant ship.
This is a strange amazing airman trod.
My liege, do not infest your mind with beating on the strangeness of this business. I'll resolve you. To end, be cheerful and think each thing well. Spirit, set Caliban and his companions free. There are yet missing of your company some few odd lads that you remember not.
Couragio, bold monster, couragio!
If these be true spies which I wear in my head, this is a goodly sign.
Oh, such a boast, these be brave spirits indeed. How fine my master is.
Who would think like these, my lord Antonio? Will money buy 'em?
Very like when it's a plain fish and no dead marketable.
These 3 have robbed me, and this demi-devil had plotted with them to take my life. 2 of these fellows you must know and owe. This thing of darkness I acknowledge mine.
Is that not Stefano, my drunken butler?
Where had he wine?
And Trinculo was reeling right.
Why have now, Stefano?
Oh, touch me not! I am not Stefano, but a crab.
And this is as strange thing as I ever looked on.
He is as disproportioned in his manner as in his shape.
Oh, what a thrice double ass I was, to take these drunkards for gods.
Go to. Away. Sir, I invite your highness and your train to my poor cell, where you shall take your rest for this one night. And in the morn I'll bring you to your ship, and so to Naples.
I long to hear the story of your life. It must take the ear strangely.
I'll deliver all, and promise you calm seas. Be free, my Ariel, and fare thee well. Now my charms are all o'erthrown, and what strength I have is mine own. Is most faint now, 'tis true, for I must be here, confined by youth, or sent to Naples. Let me not, for I have my dukedom got, and pardon the deceiver. Dwell in this bare island by your spell, but release me from my bands with the help of your good hands. Gentle breath of yours my sail must fill, or else my project fails, which was to please. Now I want spirits to enforce, art to enchant, and my ending is despair, unless I be relieved by prayer which pierces so it assaults mercy itself, and frees all faults. As you from crimes would pardon be, let your indulgence set me free.
Anything at all you saw me, like, I'm sure what you're wondering. Yes, you are.
Hey, shout out to Cassie for helping me with my lines like every first period ever.
Woo!
How did you not fall off the platform when it was dark and you were sitting on it?
We have glow tape.
Yeah.
It's glow in the dark tape. It's so cool.
I mean, we did have some mishaps, but overall, yay!
All my three broken bones.
Yes.
How long have you guys been preparing this?
We figured this one out. It was like a month and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It took us a while, but we got there.
Awesome question. Any other questions? There are. But yes.
What happened to the sword?
Wait, no, dude, I was sitting backstage, right? And suddenly I just saw part of a sword stab me. And I was like, this isn't part of the show. I'm not on stage right now. And I was really confused. And then Satara texted me. She was like, get him a sword. Quick, now.
I mean, I think the important thing is that when live performance, when those things happen, they covered it up, and I think that CP and Rebecca covered that up really, really well. I will be fixing that during lunch. Thank you. Any other questions? Yes.
Did you make all the costumes?
I didn't make all the costumes, but I organized.
Go Megan!
Question.
Can we see the rainbow thing?
Oh, okay.
I remember my Wait, I was like 7 or 8 or
Okay, so we have burgundy, and going to reds, and then orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and look who fell in love. Oh, next rainbow. Betty's over here when she's the bosun, but when she is Adrian, she's actually in the reds with the king. So we have like these people right here who are one group, and then we have that group, and then we have this. Yeah, I put a lot of thought. Any other questions? Comments?
Ask the question. Ask the question.
Okay, Megan did costumes. What did you do, Soho?
I'll tell you what he did. So Soham is the sound master. He didn't just find the sound, but so many of the keys he actually mixed and layered. Yay! Two sound like, okay, go found cues, and he's like, I made these cues, and they sounded amazing. Like that storm cue in the Vivaldi track, one thing, and then amazing. Yeah. Anything else? Anything else?
Oh, right there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm Pratik. Thaddeus.
DJ guys.
Keep going.
Son.
Betty. Michelle.
Rebecca.
Kavya.
The question was, what was our what?
Sorry.
Was that the question?
Megan, so hard to talk.
I already said my name.
No.
Tara's a lovely stage manager. She did an amazing job. What up?
Another question.
Oh, okay. Sure, let's keep going down the line. Favorite color? We're seniors.
We're seniors.
Oh, sophomores. Yeah.
Sophomore, senior,
Junior. Junior in life of 2016.
Senior.
sophomore, junior,
Senior.
Junior.
No, I'm
Ari.
Son, how'd you learn how to act drunk?
I just like drift a lot, which is not that bad because like I swim, right? So I'm not that great on land anyway. And then it was kind of trippy. I tried to like place my feet and it honestly took like a lot of practice to like walk and not fall down. And okay, honestly, like I researched a couple of YouTube videos of just like drunk people, and I was like, I was practicing it around my house once, and my mom actually came up to me and she's like, "Do you have anything to tell me right now?" And I was like,
last year, you and I directed you and a couple of people in Romeo and Juliet, and you were the lovely Mercutio, and you also had a drunk scene like that, so I totally know that you could do this from the beginning. Like, we had last year's Juliet, is there anyone else? We had, last year's Lady Capulet. Yeah. You were not? So, yay for directing people. I love it. All right, great questions. Any other questions before we wrap up? Yes. Grace here. A lovely TA for next period and also a student in 7th period drama. Amazing Grace with an amazing face. I love her. Okay, good question. Any other questions? Anything else? Okay. Oh, yes. I have a question.
How long is the actual play?
The actual
3 hours? 2 hours?
The actual play is...
Yeah, it's a normal question. Oh my god!
the actual play is slightly over 3 hours, I think.
Oh.
we can do that now.
No, it's 5 hours. This is
So this one's much shorter.
much shorter.
Yeah. Great question. Anything else? Yes.
There has to be like 30
Okay.
But there's more than 30.
It's fine for all the kids.
It's basically this whole row, that row right there. This
Yeah.
row, and some of this row.
So, speaking to you, BA drama class, this is part of what advanced drama does. Everyone can join us. And for the rest, if there are no more questions, one last check.
Are you directing?
If there are no more questions, then you are